So is the failure, when you talk about entrepreneurship, you talk about, it's about being flexible and nimble. It's the failure of not being that sort of flexible, nimble.
Well, you want to be flexible and nimble, but recognize too that there's a fundamental difference between a startup and an enterprise. Mm-hmm. A startup is really a temporary vehicle, a temporary entity in search of a new product market fit and a workable business model. Once they find that, then the startup's job changes to being a company which is to scale around those new findings. So an enterprise isn't going to be experimenting as much, obviously. Their job is to try and maximize the value in this product market fit, in this business model. But in a world where failure happens all the time, and you have to respect it, how do you manage both of those? And some of the things that Google did recently are fascinating. So Google recently announced that they were splitting into Alphabet and Google. They announced Alphabet. Well, what's the importance of that? Google has this incredible cash-generating machine in search and advertising, which generates 80–85% or more of its revenue. And then they've got all of these new ventures, space exploration, medical devices, self-driving cars, hundreds of new ventures they invest in every year. Do you apply the same rules to both of those? No. So what Google did, which was really, I think, bold, was they created a structural solution. So everybody understood inside Google and outside what the rules were, and that the rules are different if you're in the exploratory mode versus if you're in the execution mode. Now, the people on the exploratory side were happy because some of the constraints or concerns they had now been clarified and lifted. But the interesting thing is the people in the operating mode also, and this comes from conversations I've had with people at Google, are also excited about this because now they understand what success looks like. If you're in this division over here that's generating cash, you actually don't have to worry about space exploration anymore. You get to focus on AdWords and search and optimize that business. So part of it is being this ambidextrous organization to manage your business today versus creating your business for tomorrow. And in the book, we call this our T to T ratio, your today to tomorrow ratio, which is make sure that you have enough experiments going on where you're inviting failure, as well as managing your operations, your cash flow, your company for today as well.
Does that work in other words, would you say that that's a great structure, to have like a separate entity? It's like an incubator within your bigger organization. Is that the model that you recommend often?
So this is something new that we've seen with Google. Other companies do this by creating new entities or new ventures. Apple did it years ago when they launched the Macintosh, if we want to look at this. I did it when I was at Sony and launched a brand new division with Sony's capital to enter brand new markets. And I spun an e-commerce operation out of that that's now actually owned by Google. So every company does it differently, but I think that you have to take a look at the structure of companies as well as the culture inside companies. And this may be something new that we're seeing that Google's done from a structural standpoint that will create higher profile copiers or not. We'll have to wait and see.